So today, I guess I let my emotions get the best of me. A rage was building, and I unleashed it. And I just have to admit it, man. I'm human, right? I don't. Testosterone was like flowing through my freaking head, coming out my eyes, adrenaline pumping through my veins, and I just went apeshit on this damn device, man. So what the plan was today was I was going to review this little frigading, ding dong, whatever it is, little emulation, retro emulation console off of Amazon, straight off of the boat from China to the warehouse, wherever Amazon's warehouses are, straight to my door, let people know my findings on it. Because these companies, man, they're constantly hitting me up on these devices like, hey, we've saw your video on the previous model. We've made improvements. We've fixed things. It's a better device. Do you want to review? Yeah, sure. And I know they're full of crap, man. But it's just, this one kind of went a little further than that for me. And it didn't end well. I'll just tell you that. It didn't end well for this device. So the whole thought was I was going to spend, record, like, not spend this amount of time, take longer than that, but like record maybe 30 minutes of footage and then edit it down to a little nice little nugget, little bite-sized nugget of a video, just cutting out all the dead air, the, whatever. And here you go. Here's my thoughts on this device. But it just turned into a full-on frustration fuckfest that just annoyed the crap out of me. And yeah, like I said, it didn't end well for it. But if you want to see that video, I'll put the whole, actual review up on my channel. Just take a little time. Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll get that worked on, and you guys can see what I'm talking about. But I'm sharing footage behind me, but just not the whole thing. Just a bunch of little pieces here and there, muted instead of the actual audio type of thing. But okay, so what happened with this thing is I start recording the footage for it, and I already knew it, just straight up. I know people are always asking on those videos, like, hey, which one would you recommend? I don't recommend any of them. They all suck. They all have the same problems. And it pisses me off because all these asshats have to do is spend a little bit of time and refine the build. And then they like make sure everything runs. They don't put systems on there that have no business on these chipsets because they don't work, right? Don't have a million duplicates. Like, oh, we got 100,000 games on this thing. That's amazing, right? The value. There's a lot of value here. But then it's like every game, there's like 10 versions of the same damn game. Every region, every iteration. Like, and then there's like ROM, everything's like the ROM hacks are mixed in, then they're separated. They duplicate, like, oh, Famicom, 5,000 frickin' games. NES, 12,000 games. It's just ridiculous, man. Like, they're combining the ROM sets to one another, doubling it up. And they actually do this on the build. Like, Famicom will have its own folder. NES will have its own folder. And they'll have the same games between both of them. And then every game, like Super Mario, you'll have like 12 copies of Super Mario. And then you'll have like the Japanese version, a version from Brazil, the PAL version. Like, it's weird, man. They need to clean it up. Take the time and clean it up, and then just keep regurgitating your cleaned up build. That's what they should do. And I know this stuff is appealing to people because it's already pre-set up and ready to go. But for me, it's like they're junk. I would never use these things myself. And the hope has been is that I find one that is so awesome and cool that it's like, hell yeah, this is the one. And it just hasn't happened. But with this damn device, man, I'm sitting here trying to record this video, get to the point where it's like powered on, I'm going to use it. Controllers don't work. The hell's going on here? I have batteries in them. The little dongle action is plugged in. And it shows that it's synced up, doesn't work. So at one point, I try to use another device or another, like a keyboard or something to see if I can like reprogram the controls. They don't register as anything, even though the lights are on, shows that they're synced to the dongle. I don't know what was going on, man. I plug in other controllers that should work, and they don't work either. They're not recognizing the controller config, only my keyboard. So then it's like, screw it. At this point, like after I've already got so pissed at these controllers, I cracked one at some point. I don't even think I did it on purpose. I was just like, ugh, and it cracked. Okay. Like I didn't do that before the control. Like I found the control. I did that after because I got so frustrated. And then I destroyed the hell out of them. It wasn't a planned rage. It was just a rage that built up within me. And it pissed me off, man. So controllers out of the way. They were gone. I start playing with this damn keyboard thingy from Five Below, I think I got it from, right? Unplug that in, start going like, okay, let's check this build out. And it's like the same thing, ROM dump garbage boo-boo-ness, man. But it's like, okay, I can get past that. Let's check out some systems. And, you know, some things run okay, some things don't. The system powers off and on. Sometimes it doesn't want to boot. I start getting more pissed, start testing more games. Things don't work that normally would work on these types of devices. And it did not like go as planned. Didn't end well for this little piece of crap, shitty little device, man. I destroyed it with a broom handle. I ain't gonna lie. Destroyed it with a broom handle. Just frustrated. Didn't even like set that up. I just like was so pissed. I grabbed the thing, opened my garage, went outside, bashed the crap out of it. That was it. I was just mad. I'm like, I'm done. I can't deal with this, man. It just really, it frustrates me, man. People, they hope for the best with these things, and I just think they're all garbage. And these companies don't give a crap. They're just cheap little Android boxes that you could buy for like $20, man, and set it up yourself. But people either they don't have the time or they just want things, you know, ready to go. I get it. I understand it. It's appealing. Like, I want to inform people. I want to share my actual opinions. But at this point, I think these little devices, I gotta lay off of them for a little while. I got one more that I've committed to doing a video on that's in my possession. I'm just waiting. I don't feel like doing it for, you know, right now anyway. It's kind of burned out on these dumb little devices. But it's another one where it's kind of like, hey, we made a better version. And it's like, I hope I don't have a rage that day. And I hope it actually is a better version. Who knows? But all these companies, man, the Frigadoodoo, the Kinhanks of the world, they don't give a crap, man. Then you see these things like Linus Tech Tips' newest video today. What was that? Stop buying Android TV boxes. I watched that video where he's talking about there's like malware on these things. And some of these devices, I even think this little puck thing is one of the Android boxes that I think he had in his video. But that's another thing. Like, these, I never connect them to the internet because I don't trust these fuckers, man. But in his video, he's talking about these little Android TV boxes, and that's what these things are. If you take the micro SD card out and boot it up, it's an Android TV box. If you connect them to the internet, there's like malware on there and freaking mess with your network. They had like, I think on that video, they found like half of the ones they got off of Amazon had this specific malicious crap on it. So it's like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't even know if I want to mess with these things anymore. Frustration. Let me know what you guys think. And if you want to see the actual review. Appreciate y'all.